My husband's ex is stalking me. This comes from the Charlotte Dobre YouTube subreddit. Let's get into it. It says, I thought I would share the story here to entertain you a bit. All names are fake. For context, I, 30 female, and my husband, John, 35 male, have known each other for 12 years, but we didn't officially start dating until 5 years ago. Before that, we both had feelings for each other. We went on a few dates over the years, but I guess it just wasn't the right time. Naturally, both of us had other romantic partners during that period. About 6 to 7 years ago, John went through a breakup with another ex and reached out to me. At the time, I was in a relationship, so we kept things friendly. After that, John met this particular ex. Let's call her Karen. According to him, it was never anything serious. He was honest with Karen and that he wasn't ready for a committed relationship, and she was okay with that. They dated for a few months. I'm not entirely sure how things ended, but from what I've gathered, they separated without drama and hard feelings. John has never talked trash talked her or any of his ex for that matter. He's never said anything negative about their time together, only that he knew she wasn't the person he saw himself spending the rest of his life with. A couple of months later, I got out of my previous relationship and John and I started dating. We didn't make it public right away, but after 2 to 3 months, we posted our first picture together on social media. Both of our profiles are public, so naturally anyone could see it, including Karen. She didn't follow me on Instagram, but from that moment on, she watched every single story I posted. I don't have a lot of followers and I don't post every day, so I usually notice when someone starts viewing my stories. I told John and we had a laugh about it and didn't think much more of it. Sometime later, we went on summer vacation. After we posted a few photos, Karen messaged John saying she happened to be vacationing nearby and would be celebrating her birthday soon. She invited us to join her. We politely declined, and that was that. That's probably a good thing. Around the same time, maybe a month or two later, I moved in with John. While making room in his closet, we found a forgotten jacket that belonged to Karen. It was a nice jacket, so I suggested he returned it. John messaged her and offered to give it back, but she insisted they meet for dinner. He declined, explaining that a dinner date would be inappropriate since he was in a relationship, but that a quick coffee to return the jacket would be fine, and Karen never replied. Months passed and we had moved into a new house. I threw the jacket away, but the story doesn't end there. A year later, we got engaged and posted the news online. That very next day, Karen contacted John as a concerned friend. She congratulated us, but also wanted to make sure that he was making the right decision by marrying me and that he was certain I was the one. John responded with a sarcastic comment, and that seemed to be the end of it until the morning after our wedding. This girl, who was clearly still fixated on my husband and probably wanted him back, apparently decided that was the best time to interfere in someone's relationship was immediately after the happiest day of their lives. She messaged John demanding that he must return her jacket. We might be petty, but we laughed pretty hard at that one. At that point, we decided enough was enough and blocked her on all the social media accounts. Unfortunately, that was enough to stop Karen. Apparently, she continued keeping tabs on us through other accounts and mutual friends. One of our friends who still had her on social media and knew the whole story pointed out that a few weeks after our summer vacation, she visited this exact destination and took the exact same photos at the exact same location as me. Then there was something even stranger. About 2 years ago, after the vacation, I had a rhinoplasty recently While browsing my plastic surgeon's Instagram profile, I discovered that Karen had also become his patient based on a post that she shared that he later reposted. It looked like she had had liposuction and a breast lift done by him. What makes this odd is that I didn't choose some famous celebrity surgeon. He's excellent at what he does, but his clinic isn't near where we live. He's not particularly well known in our community. I can only imagine how she found him. How is she not embarrassed? I agree. That's crazy and super creepy. And let's go to the comments. Wow, this is super creepy. The Instagram thing I could just see as a hang up, but then again, it's creepy. She didn't mind or doesn't mind you knowing. Going to the same vacation destination and the same surgeon sounds like something from a Frida McFadden novel. I'd stay alert here. And then OP responded saying, yeah, right, even the fact that she went to the same vacation destination could perhaps be explained as a coincidence, but the surgeon part is taking it way too far. Exactly, too many coincidences on top of weird communication. Yeah, the very weird communication. But yeah, that's crazy. Thank you for sharing that, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.